Hey, y'all, what's going on? And welcome back to another Love Naturally reading. And what we are doing today is, in a moment, you are going to be picking a rabbit. And what we will be discovering with the rabbit that you pick is what unexpected luck soon approaches your path. Yes. Okay, so we're not looking at the luck far off in the future. We want to see what's coming up right away. And while you're here with me, I want to tell you a little bit about my free, and when I say free, I mean totally free, complimentary alignment calls that are changing lives. I have been helping so many people get into personal alignment with any personal development goal that they have. So let's get in contact and let's get you set with your plans and goals as well. But don't forget to check out my other platforms. I sprinkle my wisdom and knowledge and a lot of the lessons that I've learned spiritually across different platforms, so you don't get the same thing everywhere with me. I also have other services for when you're ready to fully dive in and invest. That's right. So we can get in contact with your ancestors, which is a powerful reading that helps you to understand who your ancient lineage is and really who are the more earthly ancestors who are trying to connect and work with you. My ears are ringing. Wow. So somebody's ancestor is definitely trying to get in contact with you. My right ear just now is ringing 141 on the timer in case that is your angel number. Ashe. Also, we can do some deep work on your shadow self. I offer one-on-one coaching and spiritual consult. Prices vary. All right, so I think we're ready to get a little bit of that luck in our lives. Aren't you ready? Are you? Yeah, I know it. All right, my friends, pick a rabbit. So if you are attracted to rabbit number 1, this cute little black bunny, this is going to be the pile for your reading. If you are attracted to the black and white bunny that is here, then pile 2 will be your reading. And if you're feeling attracted to this cute little bunny here, then pile 3 is going to be your reading. Altogether, number 1, bunny number 2, and bunny number 3. Take a moment to make your final selection. All right, I do think that gives us enough time. Let's go ahead and get into your reading. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share with somebody that you love. See you in your reading. All right, so welcome pile number 1, rabbit number 1, calling rabbit number 1. I'm in a giggly mood, so maybe that has something to do with your energy, all right? So we've already protected the circle, asking our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides to please come forth. The channel messages rooted only in divine love, wisdom, and truth. All right, so you already know what we're doing. We are about to see what is the unexpected luck that is soon coming in. I don't really like long intros, so let's do it. Unexpected luck coming into rabbit number 1. Those who picked rabbit number 1. Oh, I'm going to take this one too because it feels like it wants to come out. First off, I just want to say that the way that this luck is going to come in, it's going to fall into your lap, like literally. It's going to be something that falls into your lap. And for some reason, I'm doing this in reverse because I wanted to do the oracle cards first. So it's just something about the luck that's coming in that's going to be totally unexpected in a way where it will come in chaos. So you know how something happens, like for example, in the certain love romance movies, the main characters will meet each other by serendipitous but misfortunate circumstances, like a fender bender, like a little car accident, nothing where no one gets hurt, but something really light like that, or someone's late to work and their papers drop all on the floor on their way into the courtroom, and then the person that bumped them is the one that made the papers fall, then they end up falling in love. So there's something like that. There's something very whimsical about the way that this luck I'm being told to hold off on this. There's something very whimsical about the way that this luck is going to come into your life. It's going to be like, I don't know. You may not see it at first, and then you might be like, oh my goodness, that was the most hugest blessing I ever could have had, and I didn't even realize it. It's I'm also hearing the movie, for those of you that know, what is that movie? The Page Master. The Page Master with Macaulay Culkin back in the day. They have not remade that one, and I hope they don't. Like, let's just leave it as a classic. But yeah, The Page Master from back in the day with Macaulay Culkin. So it's something about this happening to you in a very serendipitous way. It's like you are going to roll into this blessing, or you're going to roll into this unexpected luck, and you're not going to realize that it's luck at first. It's like a luck at first sight instead of love at first sight. So first card we have, see, oh my goodness, you see here with the moon. So again, the moon representing that mystery. So there's a way in which you, and it may come in through like an emotional experience as well. I'm hearing for some of you, it could be like a separation, or I don't even want to take it to that level of dramatics, but it could be something like a separation, or something that causes you to not really fully be able to witness the beauty in it. Because if you can see, she's facing away from looking towards us in this card, so it's almost like she's distracted, or she has to look the other way, or something to that effect, you know. And it could also mean that with this, it's like an opportunity loss. So maybe for some of you, if you're in a corporate environment, you may be growing to another tier of your professionalism, and that can't happen until one door closes. So maybe the one door that's closing is the one that had to close before you're able to go into this next opportunity. So again, it feels like something that is cloaked, like what she's wearing. I know what she's wearing is not traditionally called a cloak, but I'm just hearing the word cloak in my mind. This is something that is a cloaked, lucky stroke of luck. And it's not a stroke of luck, it's like a big lucky blessing. Okay. Next with the Two of Cups. Yeah, I did feel like this may have something to do with a relationship or connection, or a partnership of some sort. So if this is not a romantic relationship, it could be a partnership where, again, like I've mentioned, you are going to transition away, because you see how these two, they're happy, or maybe one is happy, one is mad, you know, because things are bittersweet. But it seems like it is a mutual decision, or like together they can be amicable, where you don't have to, where it's like it wasn't a big fight to leave. It's almost like we both know that this is the right thing to do. Now again, don't get all heavy hearted and feeling like you're about to leave your relationship. It may not be that, or it may be that, but the thing is, the focus of this reading was, what was the lucky blessing that's coming into you very soon? So the blessing could be that you're either going to unify even stronger or more closely in this connection. And again, if it's a work connection, you will be becoming more solidified, or solidified in your work tasks, or more solidified in your working with your boss, or working with your team, or working on your projects, or just understanding like your set of skills. So it's something with like being solidified like that. And that solidity is going to allow the two of you to kind of, I'm hearing something about reconciliation. So even though there is a potentiality for a separation to come, or you know how you come very close to leaving your partner or leaving a job, and then they're like, okay, fine, here's the offer that you wanted. Like, okay, fine. There's really, for a lot of you, this is your career. This is you finally making that decision to say, all right, I'm going to put myself out there and look elsewhere, and really seriously put in my final resignation and fucking leave, because I'm not underpaid, or whatever your story is, because not everybody is underpaid. Sometimes you just don't love the work that you want. Sometimes you can't grow in the position that you have. Sometimes you can't change to a different department to learn new skills. Sometimes you just don't like the people you work with. Sometimes you bumping heads with your boss. I feel like this is something with bumping heads with maybe a person at work for some of you, and it's causing you to be like, I have to leave because I'm unhappy here. So if that is the case, I'm feeling like there's a hidden, like something hidden that's going to happen where maybe this person ends up leaving. Maybe you recently did a little bit of magic, woo woo, juju, and shit about to solve on itself. This could even be like a living arrangement, a living situation. Even with that black rabbit, I just feel like black magic, like there's some form of kind of magical mysticism going on here. Again, I'm not saying that those of you listening may have done something actively, like with candle work or you know, however you're magicians. I mean more so like you may have just mentally really prayed on this, or really thought on this over and over and over and over and over again, and it commanded, it's casted forth that version of reality onto your timeline. Okay, because that's what magic really is if you look at it from a scientific point of view. So let's get more cards. I'm hearing Ten of Wands and Three of Swords. You see, I feel like something is being deaded, and it's because this bitch right here is deading it. She like, all right, look. You thought we was playing? No, but seriously, I feel like something is being deaded. Like, and when I say deaded, I don't mean in a symbolic way of someone is going to die. No, we're gonna block that. Not like that. I mean symbolically, actually, yes. The death of a phase of something that was bringing you heartbreak. Because you see how she's walking away, but she has that knife ready to end it. It also kind of reminds me of, and by no means is this what I'm saying for you to go out and do. We will never institute that here, but it's the traditional way in Japanese culture. I don't know the word for it, but it's when they it's like death by suicide, when they stab themselves in the, I think like in the liver or like in the stomach area or somewhere where it's very honorable. It's like the honorable death. And so I feel like it's an honorable thing. The honorable death is symbolic, y'all. Okay, again, it's symbolic. It is symbolic. I feel like I have to emphasize that out here in the world today. It's symbolic. You're not literally doing this. It's a symbolic thing where it's like, you know what, in order for this blessing to come in, I gotta cut ties with this. It could be a personal habit. I don't really feel like this is something like solely internal. Like on the shadow end, I feel like this is something with an external factor. It could also be a parental figure with the moon. The moon being here, it could be that you are realizing, excuse me, my nose is running. It could be that you're realizing that you have to move forward from maybe living under your mother's wing so much. It could be you need to move forward from living at home with your mama. And perhaps you have like a codependency that's coming up here. There might be like a codependency that is present that you are shifting away from. Codependency is really something I'm hearing across all spectrums of how this could apply to you, whether this could apply to your relationship, your work, career, or just your living arrangement. I just feel like it's a codependency that is coming to an end. It's being severed, because with this Ten of Wands and how it's growing out of that skull is again reminding me of death. But they are like interesting. Oh, like if you look at those little bushes in the back, I thought they were mayflies. Like these little things, I thought they were mayflies, but they're not. But it just reminds me of like rebirth, life and death. And with the Ten of Wands here, with the Ten of Wands being in reverse, it makes me just feel like put the fork in something because it's done. All right, so let's focus a little bit more on the clarity of the type of blessing that is, or type of luck that's coming in, because I'm hearing your luck as a blessing. So what is the type of luck that's going to come in from this circumstance, from them choosing to walk away, choosing to like, and this is also like you choosing to stop the mental like the mental back and forth. It's like you're submitting on your own. Like you're like, okay, fine. Like, you know internally what you should do. So you're also surrendering to your inner process. So that there's a lucky little blessing coming through. Right there. That's the blessing that's going to come through from as a result of you doing that. You had to surrender onto yourself. That's why that Japanese kind of self-infliction idea came up in my mind. Also because I've been watching Shogun, okay, which is really good. But I digress. Because it's something that has to be committed onto self. So it's a sacrifice that the self has to make. And once that self makes that sacrifice, That's when the blessing can come in. All right, so what is the blessing for rabbit number 1? Right, Spirit? Open up the blessing a little bit more. Rabbit number 1. Okay. Earth magic. I told y'all was doing some magic out here. All right, so with earth magic, and this also being number 1, again, putting all right, so the luck is, hold on, because I'm being told to look at the whole picture together. Oh, the luck is you're going to be smiling a lot more because you have just like, all right, so here's the luck. The luck is you think that you're walking away, but you thinking that you're walking away from the situation and scenario, and I don't want to reveal too much because this is like, I want it to be a surprise too. But you kind of putting your foot down or making that sacrifice to seriously cause kind of chaos, to change, to create a changing agent in all this, right? So you doing your part is causing a it's causing an upgrade on you. So the luck is that you are going to be elevating, and you're elevating, right? Because see how she's on releve, or she's on elevated toe, or elevated on her feet. You're elevating. If this is a relationship, y'all getting married. Like if they were playing around before and not really taking things seriously, like this time around, y'all are getting married. Like there's a very strong likelihood that your union is going to be, that's why I was getting the word solidified. There's something that's being solidified in the union. Either y'all are going to get married, or the two of you are going to become more solidified in your connection. And those of you who this is not applying romantically, your job is going to be more solidified. You're going to transition into a role that is more, it's going to allow you to be able to breathe a little bit more. So this breathing room could be a financial bump. It could be like, finally, I got to the next place, the next tier, the next point in my kind of life trajectory that I want to be. So the blessing, and even with this number 7 here, it's like lucky number 7. So my friend, the blessing for you, lucky rabbit number 1, is that your life is going to be shifting tremendously, where once you decide to kind of put a fork in it, is the word I keep hearing. I don't know if somebody says that a lot, because I don't really say that a lot, but put a fork in it. I keep hearing put a fork in it. So once you put a fork in it, maybe your guides are saying that to communicate to you on one thing, and this is again how it applies to you. That thing you kind of think it's going to be ending, it's actually not going to be ending. It is going to be transitioning into a lucky opportunity for you. So that lucky opportunity is either going to be wedding bells. I really feel like many of you are going to be having wedding bells, and some of you are going to eat fried fish. There's something about fried fish that's coming up, or somebody's eating like fried whiting or fried fish right now. I'm tasting fried fish. So if you're eating like a fried seafood, fried shrimp, fried fish right now, if you just had it a little bit ago, if you know it's dinner tonight, then you and you're in a relationship that you're like, oh, I'm about to leave. This is the person you're going to marry. You, that person. And you might be around the age of 40 as well. And if you're not around the age of 40, don't worry, but I'm just singling on that one in particular person. Okay. But to bring it back to the general energy, it's also going to be something aesthetically that will be blessed upon you. So you've lifted a burden by walking away from this. You've like lifted a burden. You've lifted a weight. You've kind of lifted this heavy load you've been carrying around from being hesitant and not choosing to make that decision to end this, because you are now with this earth magic, you're learning your quality. I'm hearing you're learning your weight in gold. You're learning that let me what Rihanna say, she said, let me cover your shit in glitter. I can make it go gold. You know what I'm saying? So there's something about that glitter. You're coming off glittery. Everything, it's like a Midas touch that you are establishing with this luck. The lucky thing, the lucky thing is that everything that you do in this connection, you know, work, family, whatever, relationship, it's going to benefit once you make that decision to, it's not really an ultimatum, because I think that ultimatums have been given before with this dynamic that I'm feeling. It's about, not the ultimatum, but about you saying, okay, I'm good. This stops here. This stops now. I'm not doing this anymore. Once you stop that there and now, that's when you'll move along and have more success come forth in that blessing. You know what I mean? Or have more success come forth in this thing that you think that you're losing, because it's not really dead. If the Ten of Wands was upright, I'd be like, all right, this is a wrap, this is dead. But the fact that it's in reverse, it's making me feel like you have to initiate that rebirthing process. You have to be the person that does that first. Okay? All right, so my number ones, rabbit number one, that is going to conclude your reading. Until next time, if you need anything from me, please see the description where all of my services are available. But until next time, thank you so much for being here. Love Naturally is out. Okay, so group number two, rabbit number two, what it do? You already know what we're doing. Today, we are going to be looking at what is the unexpected luck that is coming in soon. We're not trying to look at what's coming in later on. We want to know what's coming in very soon, what's coming in now. Okay, so let's see. What is the unexpected luck that is coming in for rabbit, or those who picked rabbit number two, very soon? I've already casted a circle of divine protection around us so that only messages rooted in divine love, wisdom, and truth are allowed through. Ashe, with our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides standing at their points to protect the circle. Okay. What other luck is coming in for rabbit number two soon? What else? Okay, so you have here the Ten of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the King of Swords over here. But the King of Swords is the first one to come out, so I do feel like this needs to go here for some reason. And this, I just need to move these around a little bit. Yeah, this is the story. So the unexpected luck for you is you're dodging a bullet. Literally, no, not literally. Symbolically, okay? Definitely not literally. Hopefully not literally. And if literally, I mean, that's pretty fucking lucky, right? But you're dodging a bullet. So there's something where there was like an offer that was given to you, or that's going to be given to you, where this person may not be fully what they say they are. This could be like fraud, or this could be, if you, something about you, rabbit number two, I feel like you have a socialite type of personality, or you might be on social media, or there's something about you have some type of account. There's some type of online account that you have. Six of Cups, it could be finances, it could be a bank account as well, like your money. Ten of Cups, it could be like a Roth, or some type of trust or general savings holdings account that you have for your family. This could also be, maybe you're thinking about signing a new lease, or signing a new mortgage, signing some type of contract. There's something that you are considering, or that will be, that's like in circulation around this time of this reading, that you're considering about doing, and or this will be coming in very soon next, because I'm hearing that for some of you it's not here yet. And when it comes in, you're going to, before you actually seal the deal, there's a truth of like, there's a, like your angel almost with this King of Swords here. It's making me feel like your angel is gonna kind of swoop in, come in and save the day. Just kind of stop something bad from happening, because that thing could really set you back financially. It could set you back in your career. It could set you back on what it is that you're working towards. So I'm really seeing that your blessing, believe it or not, is not getting involved, or not investing your time, your money, your energy, and not getting involved with an opportunity that was going to ultimately fuck you in the end. There's something where you would have, at the end, still would have been drowning. This could be some of you are trying to consolidate loans, consolidate debts, consolidate your finances. There's a lot with your finances, and for many of you, you're on this financial recovery journey towards financial literacy and financial supremacy in your life. And I'm also hearing that there's somebody that's looking for a handout. Like, you might have somebody in your family who relies heavily upon you, or maybe they don't. They just are looking for like a handout, and maybe you have the money to normally give them. But this time, I'm seeing that there's something that's going to prevent you from being able to give this person that money. So to kind of clean this up, and we're going to get more cards, the blessing, or the lucky kind of blessing that's coming in for you, unexpected luck, next is you will see the truth in a situation before it can fuck you. It's like your angels are throwing a boomerang to knock something out your hand or out the way, and you're like, what the hell, I was just about to grab that, I wanted that. And then they're like, fool, just wait. No disrespect, but you know how it could be with this. When we're human and we don't see the grand plan of things, we don't have the eagle eye view. We don't have that eagle eye view. That looks like an eagle eye, even though this is a phoenix. So there is something about, or a griffin. That's a griffin. So there's something about, or similar, griffin or similar, that the opportunity or the thing gets smacked right out your hand. This even makes me feel like something is smacked right out of your hand by your spirit guides before you're able to advance with the opportunity. This is something where you, again, it might be your career, working with a recruiter, or giving information to a faulty employer, and now they have all your information, and you're like, fuck. Or like you were about to resign at your last job, and now you're like, crap, I don't have a new job. So there's something like that is going to be prevented from occurring on your path. Like, you won't have to worry about that happening. Open this up for me more, Spirit. Divine Matrix. See? Revealed and exposed. I told you. Spirit of gratitude. Oh my gosh. I told you. I'm going to get another card because I'm feeling like we have another card in here. And we'll see. Yo. Everything is about, even with the rose thorn, it's like reaching for the rose, but then pricking yourself because of the thorns. But with this ladybug here, it's making me feel like you're protected, like you're protected with luck around you. There's something with Oracle's gift and revealed and exposed. I feel that this is psychically something that you, it's something intuitively, like you may feel like, this is kind of too good to be true, or it might be a second guessing of it, but you're in a position where you're so eager to personally develop and advance that, and with this fetus stage, it's almost like you're in a vulnerable state. So it's like there's someone who, or an entity, or just let's say like a fraud group of people, there's some type of whatever it is, because for all of us it may appear in our lives differently, but that opposing force, we'll call it, is going to try to appear in your life, and at a time when it will appear in your life at a time when you're very vulnerable about a certain circumstance. And for many of you, it might be your finances, or just like an overall, like, damn, my finances are messed up, my living arrangements ain't right, I'm trying to get custody of my kids, I'm trying to get my health right. Like, there might be just a collective of things. So it's like you get this breakthrough and this window of light and opportunity that comes through, and you're like, yes, that window of light and opportunity that comes through, and you're like, yes, this is my sign. This is what the Most High, the heavens, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides, my team has sent to me, this opportunity. If you notice, Divine Matrix was in reverse. So there's something about this is not the right door. But with 44 here, this opportunity that's coming up, it's not like I'm here. All right, rock with me, rock with me, rock with me. Your ancestors was the first word that came to mind. And mouth sent you this opportunity so that way you could learn to have discernment. there's something about like not having puppy dog syndrome or puppy dog eyes and going directly for the first thing that you see. So there's something about developing discernment that is going to help you to determine when an opportunity arises again for you in the future, similar to this one, and not to take it. Because there's something, this Six of Wands, I mean, I keep going back to it. I kind of glaze over, I've been glazing over in the reading, but I keep going back to it, y'all. Rabbit number 2, there's something about this Six of Wands. There's something that is happening. There's some type of leader in you, a pioneer, a leader, a philanthropist, whether it's at a grand scale affecting hundreds of thousands or affecting a local community. A leader is a leader. You can be a leader of a small household, okay? So there's something, it's a leadership quality in you, and there's this leader that's about to take off. So the other part of the luck is you are just around the river bend, literally Pocahontas style. You're in your canoe, you're drifting along, you got your paddle, and you're just around the river bend where the waterfall is about to approach and the stream is going to speed up. And you're clinging onto this boat, this canoe, like, no, 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 the waterfall's here. And they're like, hell no. Or this could be you in the canoe, and there's this entity, this fraud or whatever, trying to say, hey, wait for me. And you're like, nope, snip them fingers off, bruh, get out of here. So there's something about, and with the spirit of gratitude, you're going to be so effing grateful. Like when I say grateful, like, you know how you ever, if you've never before, you ever got on your knees and just was so grateful and prayed and said, I don't know who I'm praying to, because you're just so deep in that prayer. Or maybe you know directly who you're praying to, and you're saying, thank you so much that I dodged that bullet. Thank you. This is that. This is on that level. Like, you have incredible ancestors. You have incredible angels, because it is on that level where there's, and I'm hearing that this opportunity came in for two reasons. For some of you, it came in because you are being tested. Yeah, this is for both reasons, actually. You're being tested to be able to have discernment. Now, why? Always question why. Why are you being tested to have discernment? 1111 on the timer, as I said that, mind you. Why are you being tested to have discernment? You're being tested to have discernment because, like I said, there's a leadership in you. There's you. Okay, you're like, all right, the message is coming so fast. You're either like a spiritual leader in the making, or you're like the spiritual leader of your family. There's something in you where you're going to, that's why the oracle's gift is here. You're a gift. You're the gift to your family, but in a spiritual way. You may not have even awakened these gifts in you yet, or some of you may have, but there's a gift, there's a spiritual, like, there's a spiritual influence here, okay, where you have to start to go through these rigorous spiritual tests in order for your spiritual muscle to develop. And this is one of those tests, helping you to be able to see evil, because this also looks like the evil eye. So you being able to see evil, to spot evil. Yeah, because there's something about you that's very royal. Like, if we were to make this, and I'm trying not to go too high into the celestials, because that can be very, very draining on my energy. But let's tap into it a little bit right quick for you, number 2. Right quick, let's tap into it. There's something about you that's very royal. You come from a cosmic royal lineage. And this might not have nothing to do with your active earth family. Your active earth family may come from different soul tribes. It's just that you two, all of you came together on a soul contract. But there could be, I'm sensing that there is something that is royal blood, cosmic royal blood, that's within you, that you are stepping more into its, well, really, you can't not step into it because the earth is activating. So since the earth is activating and you have that let's say, celestial blood, for lack of a better word. And I don't want anyone to feel like if they cut themselves, they're going to bleed purple or green. Like, no, I don't mean nothing weird. And you might, but no, you definitely won't. Hopefully not. If you do, take your ass to the hospital. But no, what I mean is that you might, you have to correspond, because this is celestial alignment that is happening, and the earth is a part of the celestials, and we are part of the earth. So everything is everything is everything. So there is this alchemical activation that is occurring within you, rabbit number 2, that is causing you to fine tune your eye for discernment to spot evil, because you are walking on a path and working towards a position of leadership, of authority. That's the word. You're walking and working towards a path of authority, of strong authority. And that authority is going to require, because you will have people that are like you do now, you know? Like you do now. I sensed before that this decision that's going to happen is going to be something that affects the family. Maybe that's why you're so eager to go for it. Because like, yes, if I relocate to such and such, Cincinnati, you know, I can get that job, that contract, and then we can start. But before you uproot and do all that stuff, I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy in this reading too. And this could mean, if you're not a masculine, it just could mean if you're a masculine, what's up? I love when males invest in their spiritual energy. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Please come back. And welcome to my ladies as well. Hey, ladies. And to my thems, how y'all doing? What up? Okay. But what I mean to say is, my friends, like, before you up and root, you might just be moving in your logical mind, your masculine energy, where it's like do. But that feminine is coming in, that do you think, you know, like when women when women ask questions like, do you really think this is a good idea? It's like, damn, why you gotta say that now? Now I'm starting to second guess. But we don't realize that that's the chaos that's really questioning to make sure that this is what we want. So rabbit number 2, I don't want to be repetitive with your message, and I don't want you to leave here feeling like, oh gosh, I got to be on super high alert. No, you don't, because remember, the lucky blessing that's coming in soon is that it's going to just be spotted naturally. It's going to be blocked and thwarted off of your path naturally. There's not going to be anything that you will have to do. This is something that will be revealed because you have the griffin, the phoenix energy, your eagle eye of your ancestors watching over you, because they are protecting your path as you, number 2, prepare and work and cultivate and also kind of discover. There's a sense of, I'm hearing, inner discovery for you right now. You're trying to discover and figure out who you are. You're on this path, and it might be an emotional discovery starting with your shadow self. You may be working a lot on your shadow self. If you want an assistant with that, I am the Shadow Work Shaman. So by all means, head on over to my website. Everything that you need is in the description. I have free services as well as ones that are investable, all geared to help you do just that. Support your shadow evolution to step more into your magical body and your spiritual fullness. Okay. All right. So number 2, that's it for you. Until next time, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Keep going. Keep working hard. Love Naturally is out. All right, welcome pile number 3 to your lucky reading. So as you saw in the intro, if you bypassed it, here you go, a little mini intro right here. We are going to be reviewing what is the lucky energy or some stroke of luck that's coming into you right now. Totally unexpected. The sooner luck, you know, we don't want luck that's coming later on in the year. What's coming in next? Okay. So far the piles have been super interesting. Pile number 3 is always like the pile that I feel has a surprise curveball in it. So let's see what your message is. Pile number 3, I'm going to protect the circle, asking our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides to please stand at their points so that only messages channeled in divine love, wisdom, and truth are allowed through Ashe. Okay, I'm being told to spray. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so there's something with the crown chakra. And the spray that I'm using, if you're interested, is the Dreams Air Freshener spray, the John the Conqueror. And funny enough, John the Conqueror is all about luck, triumph over your enemies, and having victory in your battles, legal battles, battles against your enemies, battles against, you know, colleagues at work, etc., your adversaries. All right. So, something with your crown chakra. Okay. The crown chakra is the purple chakra. So there's something with purple, something with your crown chakra. I'm sensing that there is something that has been also trying to come to you in your dreams, because I'm really hyper focusing on the word dreams on this bottle. So there has been something that has been trying to be communicated to you in your dreams. I want to clear the energy. And we're going to do this backwards. The other piles, we did the oracles last. I feel like we need to do it first for you, number 3. Clear the energy. And I do feel like that's something that you need to do, clear your crown. So if you're open to it, I'd like to help you clear your crown right now. If you don't like that, just fast forward past this part. I'll put a timestamp for you if you do not want me to help you to clear your crown. Okay, this will only be just a few seconds. All right, a guided breath work, and really just close your eyes and relax. And I'm going to count backwards from number 7. Okay. And when I get to number 1, you're going to be totally relaxed with your eyes closed, your shoulders nice and relaxed and easy. Okay. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And now you're relaxed. Allow me to clear your crown chakra, allowing forth the divine presence of your higher being into your vessel with ease, with grace. There's nothing that you need to do but to feel relaxed and welcoming. Allow the elixir of universal love to pour in over your cranium like a cooling or warm gel. Now your entire skull is being illuminated. It is being cleared, purified. And it is done. Let's bring you back. By the time that I count up to 6, you will return back into yourself, fully focused again, with your crown chakra resealed and grounded back into your energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that should give you a nice little clearing, all right? And I recommend that you wear purple. If you have purple crystals, even better. Let's start with the luck that you have coming in. And again, I didn't do that for any other pile, so I'm wondering why pile 3 you needed that clearing. Some of you who have been experiencing headaches, those headaches are going to start to dissipate. You're actually giving them to me, so very cool. Remove that. The headaches are definitely in the front of the cranium. I'm also feeling a massage come through right now from your angels. So maybe luck for you could be a health blessing. Let's see. A powerful move. Again with the purple. I don't know if you can see all that purple on here. Into me, I see. Focusing here on this star over the third eye, with the crown being illuminated. Again, that kind of angelic muscle or angelic massage that I felt on my cranium. It's almost like your angels are massaging your mind. There's something that you are unlocking in your mind. Quieting the mind. Yeah, this is the mental group. And I don't mean that in a derogatory manner. This is kind of straightforward, so we'll see what else comes forth in the tarot that I have here. But already I'm seeing that the luck that's coming into you, rabbit number 3, is the peace and quiet that you've been really seeking. So there's some, maybe you have a busy life, or maybe the life that you live, you don't have a lot of pockets in the day where you can just have stillness or peace and quiet. If you live in a metropolitan area, or maybe you live in an arrangement where you have a lot of people around you and your commute to work is busy. There's something where if you have a very hectic day to day, you're lucky you're coming into a stroke of luck where you have the opportunity to have that peace and quiet that you've been wanting. So that could mean that the kids are going to be able to go away for the summer to camp or to stay with grandparents or loved ones or something like that. Or it could be that you're getting the opportunity to have like maybe a business trip pay you to travel to somewhere, but inadvertently you're only working like 4 hours out of the day, and the whole rest of the other day you have to explore that local town or to just catch up on some needed sleep. So there's something where you're going to have an opportunity of luck that's going to come in, and it's going to help you to unlock. There's like, with this powerful move, I'm tempted to open this up more with the tarot, because I feel like the powerful move is the thing that's going to create the inertia for you to have this stillness, to have this peace and quiet. But also with this lock and key here, I do feel like there is a part of you that is going to have a revelation on. Maybe your revelation could be, well, let's see, no need to guess. Let's take a look. Can you open up a powerful move, please? For rabbit number 3. Rabbit number 3, what else am I missing? What should I know? Open up this energy a little bit more. For rabbit number 3. Rabbit number 3. Open up. There's, okay. There's another one in here. Y'all have a lot of cards in here. 4 of Wands and the Hangman. 4 of Wands and the Hangman at the bottom. I'm going to put the Tower and the Devil card to the side. Okay? We'll come back to that. But primarily the first card that came out was the one that came up upright. Let's start there, is the Queen of Cups. They look so alike to me, It's kind of like this crown here reminds me of her headdress. And this is like the mermaid out of water. Underwater, out of water, on land. There's something where you will be able to dress something unnaked. For some of you, it's a lover. Having some time with a lover. The stroke of luck is that you're going to be able to have personal one-on-one time with someone that you are manifesting. They're manifesting you as well. With this Ace of Wands, the two of you are, so there's a lucky streak where you might end up, after taking a trip, or there's something where you are going to be forced in to do something. So you might have to take a trip, or the kids are gone. Like, there's a shift around you, because I'm seeing these as like puzzle pieces or like clock spindles, where one part of the clock moves, the other parts have to move. So there's a piece of something that is around you that you're connected to every day. And you're like, oh, if I can get a break. You wished for it. You wish, you might have journaled. You may have journaled this, like, oh my gosh, if I could get a break from this or if I could just get to be with Johnny for one night, like, some shit like that. Like, you wish for this. This is about to happen. You're going to have a lucky opportunity to either meet your kingdom spouse. Because I'm looking at the Queen of Cups and this Emperor here. And if there's anyone who can tame the Emperor, it's the Queen of Cups. The Empress too, right? Obviously, but the Queen of Cups can offer that emotional exploration, or that emotional comfortability that someone so stoic like the Emperor tends to lean on. So I see you coming into an opportunity to, and there's a few scenarios playing out here. One of the scenarios is someone is meeting their lover. Someone is meeting someone that they have manifested. And that's why I have the Devil card and the Tower card. It's like it's also very like emotional, but it's a lot of sensuality with the Devil card here. It could be another opportunity to Maybe you've been trying to manifest your lover back. Oh, so maybe you were manifesting someone back. They're coming back. That's the luck. They're coming back. Wow, Queen of Wands. Damn. The spark of life. The lucky thing is this change that's happening, this shift in your day-to-day. I'm keeping it super general, y'all, so please just plug it in where it fits for you. This shift that is occurring in your day-to-day is going to give birth to a new spark of passion to enter your life. The lucky thing is you are going to, after you like kind of strip things naked, like I was saying before, there's like something where you are looking bare, like there's like I'm bearing my soul, and I don't think it's like I'm telling my truth to the world, okay, because we don't have a lot of swords energy. We have that wands energy, that fire, that passion. To be honest with you, I see some of you investing in your personal pleasure in an adult, very adult themed way, in an erotic way, and that pleasure exploration is lucky for you. No, it's opening like a doorway for you to call back your lover. I'm hearing sex magic. You know, someone is using their sensual energy to create, and that is creating an opportunity with your ex again. So you're getting a lucky chance. You're getting that lucky chance again with this person. And if you don't want an ex back, or if this ex is not wanting you back, and you know how like maybe you're playing the chaser or the runner, whatever your role is, you're the one manifesting or hoping that they're manifesting you. You know, sometimes you want to play hard to get, like, I'm not going to manifest them back, but I do hope that they're manifesting me to want, you know, like I want him to want me before I want him, you know, hard to get shit like that. Maybe that's a Pisces thing, but anyway, I digress. There's something about you having a lucky opportunity to double back. Now, let's pull this away from love a little bit, and forgive me, y'all, if I lost anybody, if we're just talking about love. There's something about you being able to double back, you being able to have another opportunity at a missed chance before, and you are now mature. So even if this is to a relationship or not, it's like if you lost somebody, if like this is the one that got away. The one that got away. Because the tower moment, the tower is in reverse. It already happened. The one that got away from you. You've had time to reflect and think like, all right, how did I fuck this up? Shit. Because maybe before you were moving too much in your mind. Oh, hello. That's why you needed your crown chakra cleared. Because you were harboring too much mental energy, staying too far collected in your mind. I'm sensing 3 major signs: Virgo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Now that doesn't mean that you have to be those signs, but I'm talking about being obsessive, Capricorn a little bit, being obsessive in your thoughts, okay? But Virgo, Scorpio, and again, if you're not those signs, I'm just saying that that's the archetypal energy that is imprinted upon your individual archetypal self right now. That's the energy you're emitting from your metaphysical antenna, from your energetic antenna as a being. And that energy had to be cleared. It was trapped. So if you skipped the intro where I cleared your crown, I recommend you go back. Matter of fact, listen to that shit as often as you can. I don't know if you can snippet that, download that, patty cat, put it in the back, put it in the doggy bag and take it home and eat it then. But I would use that frequently, or something similar to your liking. Make your own, or find someone that you like that can do that. If you're interested in custom meditations because you like my voice, I'm happy to service you in that way as well. So just email me. Everything that you need is in the description, or you can leave a comment and I can tell me what your theme is, what you want, and we can do custom Reiki for you. Or really, it doesn't have to be Reiki. It can just be a custom guided meditation for you. And I'm telling you that that's not a service that I offer. Light bulb. But anyway, she thinks maybe I will, but it's something that I feel that you need, because you tend to stay very much so in your mind, but you're moving from your mind to your heart now. That's why the Queen of Cups is here. And it's staying, and that's what you had to do. Oh, wow, look at that. Because you have the Queen of Cups. I'm about to sneeze, so that means I'm telling the truth. And the Queen of Wands. Because the thing about the Queen of Cups is the heart. And then from the heart, it goes to your energy. You have to believe it. What do you believe in? Think about a cause that you believe in so much right now. Like, is it domestic violence? Is it child abuse? Is it elderly abuse? Is it trafficking, human trafficking? Like, think about those topics that can really just get you worked up. Is it police brutality? You know, that can go on. Animal abuse. Think about that, and think about how your heart can get so enraged if you start to really lean into that energy, right? Now, what that energy can do is that energy can be transmutated, and packaged into fuel that takes you from the Queen of Wands, because you have to identify, what do I feel, instead of just thinking. You think you're gonna turn into a clock if you think, because that's all a clock do. A clock is fucking great because it helps you to track, but all a clock can do is tick or tock. Okay, clock can't do nothing else but tell fucking time. You, my friend, have the power to manipulate time. How can you manipulate time? Because with the time that you have, you can create, you can be, you can destroy. Ashe. Just heard something click. So that means that your angels and your guides are extremely here, almost more than any other time. So there is a stroke of luck where you are getting it. Light bulb, like I said before. I never say that shit. Okay, but there's a light bulb moment that you're having on self, into the me that you will see. That fudge, I've been messing this up the whole time because I've been two in my head. This relationship has been stagnant because I've been two in my head. She loves me too. He's in love with me too. I've been too stagnant on moving and releasing this new album, this new book, this new project, because I'm too in my head, thinking that the people aren't gonna get it. They're not gonna like it. I look too fat, or I look too skinny and gaunt. Whatever are those self-deprecating things that we tell ourselves, right? We all got that little voice that tells you those nasty things about your acne, about your whatever. That is you shifting out of your head and moving into your heart. Okay, so for some of you, it is the relationship where you're going to get that second opportunity to have. That's the lucky strike, or the lucky kind of blessing, let's call it, that you'll run into. And for others, if it's not just pertaining to that relationship, it's that thing you're getting. It's like you're getting another opportunity at pursuing this thing with a more matured approach. You now know thyself. In the middle of all of this is into me I see. So you're going into this now knowing thyself. And with your knowing of thyself, knowing your triggers, knowing where you are very strong and you excel quite easily in, you can tackle this relationship. You can now tackle, I don't want to say tackle, it's too strong of a word, but you can now re-enter this relationship stronger. It's like, don't he look like he got some training, like he went through training, like the Avatar, the Last Airbender. This is like after he's completed all of his bending training. He learned air, obviously he's an airbender, then he learned earth, then he goes to water, and the final one is fire, right? And then he has to face the Avatar kind of king or emperor, master, or you know, whatever the title is officially. So this is you on your last leg. You've mastered your elements. You've mastered air, you've mastered water, you've mastered fire, you've mastered earth. So now it's time for you to descend back. And I want to say that this is not just a lucky window. I'm hearing luck is now on your side, friend, because you've done a tremendous amount of work, or you are undergoing a tremendous amount of work. Luck is on you. Luck is upon you. If this could be symbolized as luck, that's luck following you no matter where you go. You see how it's on his foot? Everywhere he step, every time he take a step, that's going to be luck catching his step. That's how much luck is attached to you, because you've decided to look into yourself and to mature and to grow and to establish. And that's a beautiful thing. It's very beautiful. So I'm quite impressed with your work, honey. You're shining. You're radiant. Oh, we love it. More. Encore. And teach us your secrets. Put out that project if you have one. Let us know. Each one, teach one, with all and the utmost love and respect I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. When you're ready to work with me, I'm ready for you. Everything you need is in the description. But until next time, Love Naturally is out, baby.